Hello to you who are back with Grizzly Recap. Today I will summarize for you episode 3 of the movie, Demon Slayer, Season 4. Let's go into the video. Always keep it hot. The young six-pack muscular students who met the Tengen master also ate onions because of the extreme trials. Tanjiro also ran back to say hello. Now the Tengen has a slight inconvenience in one eye due to the battle with the demons. The sound pillar called out to enter the training to regain his shape. He quickly showed his strong will by practicing enthusiastically. The other young students also opened their eyes because they saw that his cock was very enthusiastic. During the lunch break, Tanjiro came to greet the beautiful chef sisters. He did not forget to thank them for helping each other last time. That night, there were 2 young men on night duty to protect the village. One of them hid in the corner to scare the other man into peeing his pants. Suddenly in the dark corner there was a strange sound that made the 2 nephews sneak away too quickly. A demonic eye opened with the letter meaning number 4, also known as 4. The next morning is a pairing exercise to move together. Tanjiro carried a young man bigger than himself up the mountain as fast as the wind, and the other students were even more impressed by the extraordinary physical strength of the male protagonist. And then the whole group asked Tanjiro about the experience of fighting the Heavenly Lords. Listening to the guy tell about the battle that the blue-faced nephews didn't dare to ask anymore. The last challenge of the day would be to run around the foot of the mountain in the distance. The chefs talked to each other that although Tengen was a little rough on the outside, he was very warm inside. Tanjiro also felt it and he thought that all the great pillars were the same. Main remembered when he was eating noodles with Giyu. At that time, he was about to explode his stomach, but because of his promise to the princess, he had to win for Giyu to compromise. When Tanjiro was about to surrender, Giyu took the initiative to speak. He said that if Main ate the next serving of noodles, he would return to the Great Pillar of Special Training. Hearing that, Tanjiro rushed to beat the cup with noodles. Sanemi and Obanai also met privately. Both of them were somewhat disappointed because the students didn't seem to have the door to become powerful warriors. But there was one more problem that was that night in the castle. Just when it seemed that the demons had been cornered, they disappeared without a trace. And since then the demons have not attacked the villagers or made any more movements. It was this piece that made Obanai feel anxious because he was afraid of the thunderstorm that was about to hit. Sanemi had a proposal that both of them would be a match and Obanai was thinking the same. Tanjiro was sitting and chatting with the chef sisters. The 3 of them were very grateful for Main and his teammates who fought to protect them. With the power of the demons, no one dared to think that the male lead group could win. Until now, the shogun still blames himself for retreating. Tanjiro promised his sisters that he would destroy Kibutsuji Muzan. The next day, the training session with Tengen was no longer about running around the mountains but would become a real battle. Now Tengen would pretend to be a demon to hide in the darkness to attack. Tanjiro had to both protect his teammates and destroy the enemy at the same time, one by one falling under the incredible speed of the former Tengen ninja. Tanjiro was also overwhelmed by the agility of the Yin Pillar. As soon as he saw Tengen Main, he called for everyone to gather, but it wasn't easy. Tengen rushed to the stupid students. Luckily Tanjiro blocked the sword, so the battle between the swordsmen who survived the encounter broke out. Tengen also had to admit that Tanjiro was stronger than before and was able to withstand his master's attacks. The other practitioners gradually surrounded the Yin Pillar and the Tumbling Pillar. After a period of struggle, everyone was whipped with injuries. The students who gradually realized that they needed to train harder so that they could support Tanjiro and the Great Pillars in the future. Realizing that the spirit of the group had gradually gone up to Tengen and handed it over to Tanjiro, he brought the food that the chefs had prepared and said goodbye to the group to leave for the next training site. Tanjiro ran for a while and reached a ring where the young men were eating a basket of onions, and the next teacher who would train Main was Hazu Tokito Muichiro. Episode 3 today pauses here. If you find it good, give me one like, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to watch episode 4 of Demon Slayer Season 4 guys. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video.